This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, she is back. Sara Molina. I saw an interview with her, and she's talking about going to, I don't know, Colombia to get a butt lift and lipo. She's bragging about this, and then, you know, there's a lot of risks that come with that kind of stuff. First of all, why is anybody interviewing Sara Molina? She's not that interesting. Everything that's been said could be said about her, Cudi, Tekashi, everything that happened. She said things that she got things from Tekashi that are permanent, and nobody addresses that. You know, it's like, you shouldn't be dating anybody. You know, it's like, I don't know. I think she just like lied as much as she could before, just to get these interviews, and she's trying to remain like a, you know, someone that's in the news all the time, you know. Obviously, they're going to get to Tekashi's not doing anything for her. Well, take him to court and get court-ordered support for the child if he's not giving anything. And she talks about, oh, yeah, people complain about getting surgery and having, you know, strokes and stuff during surgery because they're old, and that she's like, she thinks being young is an accomplishment. She doesn't look that young, I must say. She doesn't look that. She looks like she's in her 30s. Then we got Jay Prince. He talks about the feds and everybody coming after him, and, you know, he's making this more known, and people are putting his name and certain deals going down that he has nothing to do with. I mean, this is like a legitimate person that, you know, his track record speaks for itself through the music game, boxing. He has a lot of investments in Texas, and I don't know why people keep messing with him. You know, it's like, so he has to do this every once in a while to bring attention to it. I mean, it was exposed that he had crooked people on him trying to take him down. Here's what he had to say here. I'm going to play a piece of it because it's very long. I'll play a small piece.
Seeing is believing. I just had to share one example of many of the criminal lies that's told on my name on a daily basis. Clearly, this is a drug deal taking place on text message, with my name being used to seal a deal that I have no knowledge of or involvement in no capacity. These type of made-up scenarios and lies are the type of excuses the feds uses to constantly harass me and try to incriminate me by the use of another person's action. Because when they arrest them, they rely on you. Let me say something to you clowns, who in my opinion lie on my name and who are trying to set me up. In my opinion, some of y'all are doing things out of ignorance, and others like Daryl D-Town Lewis, Ronald Bookman, and Sylvester Brown are, in my opinion, snitching, trying to get themselves ahead in life or out of trouble. There's a movement by some rogue FBI agents and federal prosecutors that have a hate Jay Prince racism disease. So once again, just like the rogue DEA agents I wrote about in my book, The Art and Science of Respect, that recently got arrested in Louisiana, no one believed me in Texas or did anything about them until over a decade later. It took Congresswoman Maxine Waters and the late great Janet Reno to put a spotlight on the rogue DEA agents' actions. These fearless women were criticized by politicians because they recognized the injustice being done and intervened before anyone else was smart enough to even realize they were dealing with crooked agents. To this day, no one wants to accredit these women for their forward movement, but I do, because their involvement possibly saved my life. It took prosecutors in Louisiana to catch them, thanks to Prosecutor Tad Duray for doing a great job on convicting Chad Scott. He ruined a lot of people's lives in Texas, along with his partner in crime, Jack Schumacher, who killed so many people that he admittedly lost count when he was asked under oath how many had he killed. I know this sounds like a movie because I have been getting harassed all of my life by racist, hateful cops and agents. I've had drugs planted on me on 2 different occasions by dirty cops and had to beat those cases in court.
Then we got Wack100. He is making it known that he has a prop. He's responding to, he said, a neighborhood crip with a blonde beard. I don't know who that is. It's not Spider Low because I don't think he's a neighborhood crip. I don't know. But he says, come and see me. Stop talking about me. And then we can squabble. And then he says something really disrespectful about the man's mother. Says, now you have to see me. I was like, jeez.
You know, it amazes me on how people call themselves niggas and go on like social media and create up a whole story of lies about individuals. I got some weirdo, some neighborhood crip dude. I don't know who he is. Nigga got like blonde beards and swearing up and down the guy. We know each other. We ran into each other. I don't know what this nigga. I ain't never seen this day in my life. But the whole plot is just to get me to respond and say, I don't even know. Well, here go my message to you, Blondie. All you gotta do is run into me. That's a whole lot of your people know where I be. And I will gladly sock you to whatever you want to do after that. Right? With the block, how about we do this? Your mama. Now run into her.
That's basically what's going on right now. We got Kid Cudi. He's turning off all his Instagram comments because he's getting backlash for painting his fingernails. I mean, he's doing all kinds of sort of stuff. I was a fan of Kid Cudi's like 10 years ago. I liked his music and everything, but he's just turned really weird. He's gone through something, man. It's just little. Yeah, he can be weird all he wants. He can be whoever he wants. It's just not my cup of tea, man. But anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys on the next one.